I'm making myself come outside. The other day was actually really nice. So I came out and I did a lot more garden work that I haven't gotten done. I trimmed more things down. But right now, Willow and I are taking a walk out in the woods. And the main reason is we are delivering some chestnuts to the deer. Now, the other day, Ben and Willow went out and they saw 2 deer with 2 large racks of antlers. I have yet to see that. I've seen all of the ones without here, but I did a little research and I have these chestnuts left over from my roasting chestnut science experiments. Well, if you choose to try to roast your own chestnuts, I hope you have a little bit more luck than I did. It was fun. I would probably do it again for nostalgia, and it was fun having our adult children roast them with us in the dining room at the fireplace. They'll probably say, maybe not again, but it was fun. We had a lot of laughs. And I have finally figured out a way how to enjoy chestnuts without everything that I just did. Let me show you. I found Italian chestnuts peeled and ready to eat. Now I'm curious to see if the texture's the same, because part of it I thought, well, maybe I'm not cooking it right because of the texture. So these, they say you can eat right from the bag or warm up. So I'm going to try one right from the bag right now, and then I'll try one warm. Like I said, it was fun doing it. Now they look the same with what I did. Okay, the texture is not as grainy as what I did. These are nice. Okay, very different. So I either overcooked ours, undercooked ours, or maybe a different type of chestnut, but that's not half bad. Now my daughter was looking up some things and she found chestnut soup the other day. So if you wanted to try a recipe with chestnuts, you can go the easy route. I found these at the grocery store and they were over by the bakery department near the produce. But yeah, still has a little bit of a harder potato type texture. And as for the flavor, I'm going to say it's more like, maybe if you were to have sweet potato fries, kind of a sweet potato. I can see these roasted by a vendor and enjoying them during a street walk. If mine came out like this, I would do it again. So I have to figure out what I was doing wrong. Okay. Interesting. Well, I still have the fireplace roaster to show up and we'll give that a try. And hopefully it's very soon because these are only good for about 10 days. And I don't know how long they've been at the grocery store. Some of them seem to be splitting already. And I did have some that were not good inside. But good to know. Now I have something to compare it to. I have a data point. Roasting chestnuts on an open fire. Checked off the bucket list. I put them aside and I did a little research, and lo and behold, I found out that deer love chestnuts. So I'm hoping they like chestnuts that are a little more dry and crunchy than normal, but I'm thinking they'll appreciate it. So yeah, I did some research and it said it's good for deer. They like it. And that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna head out to the deeper part of the woods and we're gonna spread them about and share the love. I am currently sitting amongst a pile of magazines. Now you may remember years ago, I went through all of our magazines before and started to dissect them and put them into binders. Well, I'm having to do it again because I'm cleaning off. I'm going to pan up to this mess here. I am starting to clean off the shelves. And I started this because I wanted to put a little more Christmas decor up there. But I wanted to share with you weird little things that happened to me. For instance, I had 2 rings on. They literally locked together. Somehow I was reaching for a book and my hand was stuck together. I couldn't get the rings off. Finally did. But yeah, I mean, how does that happen? I think I took on a bigger project than I wanted to because I'm heading out a little bit later to a friend's house for coffee or tea. But I have been sitting and looking at the shelves, and some of these books I bought. I'm sorry, I didn't even buy them. I got them at the swap shop at our local transfer station, and I wanted to fill the shelves when I first painted them. So some of these books are thrifted that I'm going through to see if I want to keep them or not. Some of them look like they could be eBay worthy, so I'm going to check. And then I have a lot here that came to us from my in-laws. And then I have some older children's books that I picked up just because I kind of liked the story and the writing. But also here is a little Stuart Little book that, was given in 1946 to my father-in-law. And here's the Treasure Island. So, I'll probably put these together and figure that out. I love having groupings on the library shelves here because I want it set up like a library. I have a shelf of entertaining. I have a shelf of colonial style homes. I have a whole section for New England. Over here, it's going to be more of the holiday decorating. I have Christmas and all types of things here. And I think I'll put some of the paperback books that we've read but want to hold on to either in another bookshelf that we have in the guest room, or when this door's shut, they're kind of hidden and unseen. But when we have company, like when my sister-in-law and her husband came, she went to a shelf and took books and she was reading. So I want to make this easy to find things, easy to put back. And down here is, right now I moved them, yearbooks. And it's kind of fun. I have my children's yearbooks, which are some of these here. And then Ben and I have duplicate yearbooks because we went to the same school, graduated together. So we've got duplicates. But now I've also been able to add my father-in-law's books. He went to Harvard. So these are his, why am I drawing a blank? Yes. So these are his yearbooks for Harvard College, which is pretty neat. 54, 58. So that's kind of cool. So this has a lot that I need to go through and organize, because I want to also have some decorative items here on the shelves, not just books. So I'm going to get back to work and then get myself ready to go out. And I'm going to share a little story, probably, I don't know if it's in this video or later, but I was a horrible friend. I actually forgot, or I didn't forget, I had the wrong date to go to a party and I missed it. But I'll explain that later. Oh, that was a difficult one. But I'm going to get back to this and organizing so that when I come home, it won't be as messy in this room because I've got stuff all over. When I picked these up, part of our whole goal when we moved here was during the winter and quiet times, we would just come to the shelf and grab a book that we've never touched before or read before. And this is one that I definitely am going to hold on to and give it a read. I loved seeing the movie of The Picture of Dorian Gray, so this is a book I definitely want to read as well. And I never come to the shelf to look for them. This is one I picked up at the swap shop, I believe. Get them up to at eye height here. Not like I'm color coding them or anything. Part of my organizing, I have decided that things that I only use rarely or at certain times will definitely get put in a box or not in hand's reach, because things like my painting clothes, they were taking up valuable space in my closet. So I am going to put them into a box up on a closet shelf with a nice big tag that says painting clothes. And then when I start a project, I know right where to go versus trying to find them. I actually had my pants hanging within the other pants. I had the sweatshirt on a shelf. I have this old t-shirt that I like to do crafting in sometimes. And they're also for different seasons and comfort. I even have like some sweatpants. So these I have worn, I don't know how many years. I can tell you right now, these pants are about 20 years. I've had these for 20 years at least, and I wear them. I could almost tell you what paint colors are what in what house. So I don't have to go through a lot of painting clothes because I keep going to them. So these are going to go in the box in my closet up on a shelf. And one more thing that I have to not think about and where they are and how to find them. It's kind of funny. My apron is so much worse because I wore my apron also at clients' homes when I was painting. So that has colors from all of my homes and many of my clients' homes too. I'll have to maybe put that in this box as well. I should probably get that. Now this is my painting apron, and this is 30 years or 30 plus years old. Now I know this because one of the painting projects I did in this was for a store, and I was lettering their walls with script. So that's what this one is. But I'm gonna say this red is probably from the office at Groton. I'm not sure. I don't remember using red very often in other projects. But yep, into the box it goes. I think I'm going to do the same for gardening clothes, because the whole process of my having gardening clothes mixed in with my daily wear is also taking up space.